Hello friends, namaste, sat shri akal, assalamu alaikum and jai Shri. It's a friend Roger back again with yet another video. A very uncertain announcement. We were not expecting the Konami to give the announcement so early. All the information that you need to know before starting the new game, that is eFootball 22. So they have divided it into two categories. One is for the console, that is the PS4, PS5, Xbox, PC and all, and another one is for the mobile, that is the iOS and Android device. So there are two websites. Both the websites are very essential because in console websites they have mentioned what will be happening in eFootball 22, and in mobile website you'll be getting to know what will happen to the things that you have, like your coins, what will happen to them, every information will be given. eFootball 22 is launching on 30th September 2021. But remember, this is 30th September 2021 is only for console, that is PS5 and Xbox as per their roadmap. And mobile, they'll be announcing it later. The licensing and what all are the things and all, I'll be discussing all this later on. But let's jump into the mobile, because everyone would be exciting to know like what will happen to this, what will happen to my legends, what will happen to my iconics. So this is the mobile website. They have just mentioned here that there would be an update to the game. Okay, they will not give a total new app or something like that. The old app would you need to uninstall, something like that. There will be an update to the app that you already have, and the schedule for that update is planned for autumn 2021. Let Konami announce it. They have said keep an eye on the website and they will be announcing it. Moving on to the next thing, that is the asset carryover. This thing will be very important. Assets in the sense your coins and everything. So let's just go through it. This is for both Android and iOS. Okay, first talking about your user settings. So that is the owner name will not be carried over upon updating. Whenever you update, you will not be carried over. You'll need to register from the scratch. From the scratch you need to make the registration. Whatever basic thing is there and the squad information, everything would be reset. Like you have named it as iconic squad or Totka squad or whatever, everything will be reset. My club balance, don't think about your my club coins. My club balance is like how many purchases you made, like you made and purchase of 500. So there's a record that is being maintained, so that will also be reset. Your records, like you have played 5,000, 10,000 match, you got this much win, everything will be reset. Your rating, you are in the 1700, top 10 in India, top 1 in world, whatever, it will be reset. And purchase themes, like you have purchased Ronaldo pack, you have purchased Messi pack, everything will be reset. And note they can be restored and you cannot restore them as well. So video setting, control setting and language setting will be reset. The thing that will carry over is here is country, region or residence and birth date. Certain regions only will carry over. So your country region, whatever country region you have selected before installing the app of PES 21, that only will be there. If you have chosen as India, it will remain as India. Now moving on to the next thing, that is the achievements. So whatever achievements are there right now that you haven't yet completed cannot be completed in eFootball 22. If you haven't yet completed, complete it, get the GPs, just complete the achievements, because you'll be getting a new set of achievements in eFootball 22. And this also applies for Google Play achievements as well. Google Play achievements, everything will be reset. If you are not playing the game, at least log in and just redeem everything that is there in the reward section. Now talking about another thing is that item effects. The effects of item used on players or managers. Okay, so whatever items you have used, like skill token, position booster, management skill boost, everything will be reset and nothing will be carried over. So whatever friends you have, like 50 friends you used to keep, so all those will be resetted. Like you'll be having a 0 friend from the scratch, you'll be starting now. Now this thing, my club coins, like many have a lot of my club coins, they have saved a lot of my club coins. Currently I have 3,000 my club coins, so that will be carried over. And there's a lot of coins in your inbox. Redeem all those coins. If you don't redeem, those coins won't be carried over. From inbox, redeem all GPs, otherwise it won't be carried over. Now another important thing is that eFootball point. It will also be there. eFootball point will also be carried over to eFootball 22. Like whatever in PES 21 you have that. And you know the thing, like after 6 months it expires. After you redeem, 6 months it expires. So if it expires, it will get removed. But if it doesn't, it will be getting carried over. So what they have said is kindly link your Konami ID with your game. Kindly link your Konami ID with your game because of the two aspects, that is eFootball point. One is a eFootball point. Another point is when you update the game, then it will be requiring your Konami ID and password to enter the game. If you don't have Konami ID and password, you cannot play eFootball 22. Okay, now next moving on to the players. That is the most sorted thing that everyone wants to know. One is legendary in PES 21. Legendary, iconic, base, base player ACL, featured player and carryover player. So there is 6 categories. This ACL is AFC Champions League. Okay, AFC Champions League. Like you have 2 cards of Oscar, 2 cards of Hulk. It denotes them. So now the legendary player of PES 21 would be known as legendary in eFootball. Iconic moment of PES 21 will be known as legendary player in PES 21. So legendary player and iconic moment players will be known as legendary player in eFootball 22. And base player will be known as standard player. And you have a base player ACL AFC Champions League. So that is also known as standard AFC Champions League. And whatever featured player you have will be converted into standard player. And whatever carryover players you have, carryover players in the sense if you look at the profile with a black background, those will be removed from the game. What you'll be getting if they are removed from the game for carryover, you'll be getting GP. So you can do one thing, you can either release it before the start of the game, all the carryover players, or else if you don't even also release, Konami will be just releasing it and giving you. So this all are the things you need to know for players. And there are certain important things like if a player not included in eFootball 22 at a launch will not be carried over. So if you have like some player, for example, just take an example, if you have taken Mbappe, he's not there in PES. Just an example, he'll be there in PES. Just an example, if you take Mbappe, he's not there in PES. So he's not there in eFootball 20. So he'll not be carried over. So Mbappe that was there in PES 21, he'll not be carried over in eFootball 22 because he's not present in eFootball 22. So as a compensation, what you'll be getting is a GP equal to the amount gained when receiving those players. So you'll be getting GP when you release those players, whatever GP amount is there, you'll be getting that as a replacement. Okay, after this, you can just go through these points. If you don't understand, you can just ping us, because if I explain everything, then it will be quite a long video and I don't want to make it a long video. Now moving on to the next, that is the agent tickets. So this will also not be getting carried over. Whatever is not used, just use it. Now whatever trainers you have will be converted into GP. So there's no trainers from the start. At the start, there won't be any trainers. So if you have a 1-star trainer, you'll be getting 500 GP, 2-star 1000 GP, 3-star 1500. And whatever player that you have converted them into a trainer will be getting 1500 GP. And just another bonus tip would be try to collect as much GP as you can. Right now I'm saying it will be very, very important, and it will be tough. It will be tough to gain that GP in eFootball 22. Okay, now moving on to the next thing, that are the other assets now. What all are the other assets? Like manager. For manager also you are getting a replacement. So whatever is the manager, like you have 10 manager, you have 15 manager, everything you'll be getting a compensation in the form of a GP. If you can see what is the value of a manager, just click on him and click on release, you'll be getting the value of that manager. So that is the value you'll be getting. So for scout also you'll be getting in the same way. For jersey that you have purchased, you'll be getting 4000 GP. For original theme that you have purchased, like Ronaldo theme or whatever theme you have purchased, like everyone purchases it in a bundle, right? Theme you purchased, you'll be getting 1000. For contract ticket, you'll be getting 1000. Position booster, you'll be getting 1000. Skill token, you'll be getting 1000. And management skill boost, you'll be getting 1000. So I'll suggest you, don't use this right now. Abhi khatam hi ho gaya. How much you'll play? Just save it all so that you can get a lot of GPs for eFootball. Right? So this is what all are the basic things that you need to know about mobile, what will happen to the things that you have right now. Now moving on to the next, there is some important things.